Hey there, it's Wednesday. It's Hump Day, the middle of the week, and a perfect time to do a little check-in on our week of creating our vision. On Monday, we began with a single, powerful image. On Tuesday, we infused that image with the rocket fuel of feeling, assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, just as Neville Goddard had taught. So far, we have our what, and now we have our why. But then, today, we're going to talk about the inevitable enemy that shows up. It's that little voice in your head that creeps in when you're feeling good, when everything's going great, and then all of a sudden this voice creeps in, that voice of doubt. That voice that says, yeah, right, who are you to have that? Or this is just silly daydreaming, it's never worked out before. And any victories that you see, that's just coincidence. That stuff's just fairy tales. But I want you to pause me for a moment. Can you hear that voice in your own mind? Most of us can, and that's okay. But today we're going to learn how to deal with that voice, not by fighting it, but by outsmarting it. This is where the groundbreaking teacher Florence Scovell Shinn comes in. She said life is not a battle, it's a game. And doubt is simply you forgetting the rules. One of her most powerful teachings was this: your word is your proverbial wand. The words you speak and the thoughts you entertain are not passive. They are spells you cast, shaping your reality, good or bad. Think about that for a second. Every time you say, I can't, you are waving your wand and casting the spell of limitation on your life. Every time you say, I am able, you are casting the spell of empowerment. So the question becomes, what spells have you been casting this week? The teachings of Abraham Hicks aligns beautifully with this. Abraham reminds us that doubt is nothing more than a signal. It means you have turned your boat around and you're paddling upstream against the natural current of your desire. And what happens when you paddle upstream? It feels exhausting. You're sweating, you're straining, and you're going nowhere. Florence would say, that's you playing the game incorrectly. You're fighting the current when the entire game is about going with the flow. So when doubt arises, the answer is not to grab a bigger paddle. It's to stop, breathe, and allow the current of your desire to carry you again. Get back on track. Because when you feel resistance on the inside, Abraham teaches us that is us diverting from what you could call the will of God, or we're diverting off the path that our inner being has determined is best for us. Buddha taught what we think we become. Now that's not poetry, that's actual law. Just like the law of gravity. Your doubtful thoughts are not just background noise, they are seeds, and if you water them, they grow. When you catch yourself repeating the old story, I'll never have enough, or I'm just not worthy, or this is just too much work, too hard, you're actually planting weeds in the garden of your vision. The practice today is about learning how to catch those weeds at the root and plant something better. The great yogi Yogananda explained it this way: words saturated with sincerity, conviction, and faith and intuition are highly explosive vibrations, bombarding the minds of others and producing changes. What a powerful image that is. Your words are actual vibrations. They are not whispers into the void. They are vibrations that reshape literally your reality, yours and the world around you. That means when you speak your affirmations, it's not just positive thinking, it's spiritual technology. There is a literal cause and effect. And remember what Neville Goddard taught us. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Think about that. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Don't just say the words, feel them as if they are already true. For example, if your old thought is, I'll never have enough money, your new declaration is, I'm a magnet for money. My supply is endless and immediate. And when you speak it, breathe into it, smile into it, imagine it already unfolding. That's the secret Neville wanted us to practice. Not empty words, but actual living words. So here's your practical takeaway for Hump Day. Your mission is to play the game of life with actual intention, not passively, but with intention. When you catch yourself in a doubtful upstream thought about your vision, your only job is to pivot. It only takes a couple steps. Step 1, acknowledge the thought. Just say, okay, I hear you, fear. But then step 2, you immediately pick up your wand, your words, and declare a new word. If the thought is, man, this is impossible, you pivot and declare, with God and with my focused intention, all things are possible. When you do this, you are not ignoring reality. You are creating a new one. Now let's take a moment together. Only if you're able to and it's safe, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take a slow, deep breath. Imagine yourself holding a wand in your hand, beautiful, glowing with light. This wand is your word. your literal spoken words. You have to do it quietly. That wand could be the words in your head that you create. Now see if you can see that little voice of doubt appear before you. It whispers its familiar story. You raise your wand, and instead of arguing, you simply speak a new word. Your word glows. Your wand shines brighter. Imagine this. Feel it. As you declare your truth, the old voice fades away, dissolving into nothing. Now picture your vision, your image from Monday maybe. See it before you. Feel it in your heart. Experience it internally. And with your wand, I want you to declare, this is mine. It is done. I walk in it today. Now take another breath and let that truth just sink in. So today, after you've used your wand for the first time, I want you to make it real. Come to the comments and write in all caps, I used my wand. And if you feel comfortable enough, share the new declaration that you made. Because every time you share your word, you give permission for someone else to claim theirs. And of course, let me know what city, state, or country you are creating magic from. Because together, we're not just individuals speaking affirmations, we're a global chorus, weaving a new story for the world. Remember, doubt is not your enemy. It's just a signal that you've forgotten your power or that you're deviating off your path. Today, I want you to pick up your wand, play the game to win, flow with the current, not against it, and let your words become flesh as every teacher has reminded us. Here's today's daily affirmation. I want you to believe it, feel it. Today's daily affirmation is, my word is my wand. Today, I speak only victory, abundance, and success into my life. And I want you to have a powerful, magical Wednesday because you absolutely deserve it.